In a shocking and unexpected move, Big Meech has reportedly taken steps to revoke the life rights he previously signed over for the BMF series, effectively banning the upcoming season from being released. And the streets are now speculating that Meech might be planning to produce his own film and cash in directly on his infamous legacy. What started as a celebrated partnership with 50 Cent has now turned into a full-blown plot twist no one saw coming. And it might just change everything we thought we knew about loyalty, legacy, and the business of crime storytelling. Let's get this straight from the jump. Big Meech isn't just a name, he's a legend. The Black Mafia family wasn't just some street operation. It was one of the most powerful, fearsome, and flashiest criminal empires in modern American history. When 50 Cent brought the BMF story to life on Stars, he wasn't just making a TV show. He was building a monument to Meech's legacy, to the hustle, to the streets, and to the empire that changed the game. But now, that monument is under fire from the very man it was meant to honor. Word on the street is Big Meech is pulling the ultimate chess move. Try to revoke his life rights from the production team behind BMF, effectively halting the upcoming season and sending shockwaves through both Hollywood and the hip-hop world. And make no mistake, this isn't just a legal technicality. This is war. The kind of war that's fought with paperwork, public statements, and power plays behind closed doors. The kind of war that could change everything for the show, for Lil Meech, and for 50 Cent's entire television empire. Now here's where it gets wild. People close to the situation say Meech's decision came out of nowhere. No warning, no build-up, just boom. A hard stop on production, and legal noise echoing across the entertainment world. The man who once co-signed the series, the man whose own son has been playing him on screen with raw authenticity, is now allegedly trying to shut it all down. Why? That's where the speculation begins. And trust, it's getting messy. One of the most buzzing theories right now is that Big Meech is making a power move to reclaim full control of his story, so he can produce his own movie and stack up the profits himself. And honestly, if that's true, it makes a lot of sense. Think about it. BMF has been one of the most talked about series on Stars. It's brought Meech's name back into mainstream conversation. It's generated hype, fanfare, merch, and even birthed a new acting career for his son. But how much of that money is actually going to Big Meech himself? Sources say the deal Meech initially signed gave up a large chunk of his rights, possibly for a flat fee or percentage that looks a whole lot smaller now that the show has turned into a cultural juggernaut. And let's not forget, Meech is still locked up. When you're behind bars, watching your story unfold without full control or proper compensation, it's only a matter of time before resentment starts building. Now it looks like he's taking that resentment and turning it into strategy. But let's not act like this is a small move. Trying to revoke life rights mid-project? That's like pulling the plug on a rocket mid-launch. It disrupts everything. The cast, the contracts, the studios, the networks. And if Meech is successful, this doesn't just delay the series, it could end it. That means Lil Meech might lose his biggest acting platform. 50 Cent could lose one of his highest performing shows. And fans could lose a chance to see how the BMF saga really ends. But the drama doesn't stop there. Insiders are whispering that Meech's decision may have also been influenced by growing tension with 50 Cent. Think about it. 50 is a shark when it comes to business. He knows how to make deals, flip IP, and generate streams. But he also knows how to keep control. And some are saying Meech felt like 5-0 was running the show a little too much. Like he wasn't being properly consulted on key creative decisions, and like his voice was being minimized in the name of Hollywood polish. To someone like Meech, who built his empire off respect and dominance, that's not just annoying, that's disrespectful. You can imagine frustration. Watching your life story play out, hearing actors recite your words, watching scenes based on your pain and triumph, and knowing you don't have the final say. That's got to sting. And for a man who ran one of the most powerful organizations in American history, taking that power back is more than just business. It's personal. But if Meech really is planning to launch his own movie, what would that look like? Here's where things get spicy. Industry whispers suggest Meech might be shopping around his rights to independent film studios, possibly eyeing a grittier, more raw version of the story. One without the filter cable TV. One that digs deeper into the blood, the betrayal, the business, and the brotherhood. And here's the kicker. He may not be planning to use Lil Meech in the lead role. That's right. The same son who's been portraying him on BMF might be sidelined in favor of a bigger-name actor, or someone Meech feels better represents his real essence. That would be a nuclear move. It would split the fan base, create tension between father and son, and set the stage for one of the most dramatic media shakeups we've seen in years. But this is Big Meech we're talking about. He doesn't make moves for the sake of noise. He makes them for legacy. And if he feels like he's being shortchanged or misrepresented, you better believe he's going to make sure his version of the story hits the streets. Unfiltered, uncut, and unstoppable. Still, not everyone's buying the idea that Meech is doing this purely for control. Some are speculating that there's pressure coming from inside, that new legal advisors or former BMF affiliates are in Meech's ear, convincing him that now's the time to flip the script and make a bigger bag. Others think this could be about safety, that Meech isn't comfortable with how the series is depicting real-life events that could still carry legal weight or trigger beefs on the outside.